What's up, guys? My name is Jace, and let's play Mary's Room. Now, this is going to be well, not exactly like, but it's going to be very similar to what I played yesterday, which was What Never Was. It's going to be a one-off, one video, that kind of thing. Story-driven, kind of a puzzly type narrative. So, look kind of cute on Steam. Again, free to play, so I'll provide a link for that in the description below. And let's get right to it.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
You got some fucking fancy picture frames, Vern.
I don't want to go back down.
Okay. Back down is not where we go.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Fair enough. So it seems to be based off of the same mechanics. Some of the control schemes are a little bit different.
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Well then. That was a cute picture. If pixelated to fuck. So, from what I get is, we're Hannah? Something of the sorts. And we have to go revisit our childhood friend's bedroom, but I don't quite.
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
Okay, so we're Kelsey. I botched that name up. Postcard.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There was only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
Go to Vancouver? How do I? Oh. Okay, I gotta click on back there. Okay. Marie's journal. Sorry.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Wait, the whole room changed. I have a dream. So the room's full again. So there's a boy involved. Take out menu.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Ooh. That's rough. Food Rescue Orange Grove. Band posters, very nice, very nice.
Come and tell me what.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Paris, Venice.
Get me up, get me through.
Don't know where this is. Poster.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
If you have a wormhole, then you can turn them into time machines for going backwards in time. Kip Thorne. Time travel. True sign of intelligence. Is not knowledge but imagination.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
I spent 2 days in a chemistry class and went, nope, fuck that.
Ah, yes. The science project.
These
Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. Hated that thing.
Bunch of
Have you
burglaries?
seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
That chuckle. Is it your brother or something? Or maybe your dad?
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Okay. That's not good. I guess we walk around a little faster.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Okay. Can we leave? Can we go home?
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Oh. Kind of sad.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Fair enough. To each their own. Name badge.
Food Rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
That's shitty.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there. She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Honestly, I would be more worried about actually having food on your table than being a glamour girl, but okay.
I need to find the key. She must have written it down here somewhere.
Perfect. Find the code. That's the thing. That's what we're doing. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of useless fucking jargon.
La
Oh,
La
I just got a
Land.
shiver.
That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
What? What? So this girl's parents basically take you in, help feed you, and you're just like, I don't want to be seen. Wow, you're kind of a cunt. My character's shit. I would like a new one.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
That night. Password. Potatoes.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Okay. I'm not a library. Library.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Spelled that right? Library. Yeah, I spelled that right.
Damn, what's the password again?
Well, at least you've got different. Open notebook.
La La Land.
No one cares. Yeah, at least you've got different. What was I gonna say?
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Ooh, gin. Ugh. Dry ass pine needles. No, thank you. I can only open the top one. So, yeah, there's different, like, responses to the same things. So that's better than
Trevor.
Absolutely monotone.
What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Jesus Christ.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
What the fuck happened to these two girls? My God. Knife wounds and getting dragged across school by ex-boyfriends? Jesus. The fuck? And all said in this, like, absolutely most boring way possible. Kelsey's phone.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Yeah, great. So your boyfriend was a fucking drug dealer. Excellent. Open drawer.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
So, that man on the TV, was that Trevor? Kelsey's ex? Fucking stabbed this Mr. Torres and bashed Marie over the head with a bat. Jesus. Smoking jar.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Well, at least you used it for something productive. Okay, no, we already did the pizza box. And no reflection. Oh, well, that's crappy. Search Kelsey's...
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
That's kind of cute. Life's what you make of it, not what you get. Check doormat.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
So, I really do not get this friendship.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Yeah, it seals the deal.
That's Trevor's phone number.
Yeah.
He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him
There we go,
for what he
swimsuit.
did to
That's
her
it.
and Mr. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Ooh, that's ominous. And okay. I am making absolutely horrible. There we go.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
That's so sad. But yeah, I really do not get the dynamic of this friendship at all. It's like all over the place. I'm also PMA, positive mental attitude. And check Septicguy's slogan.
She must have written it down. Damn, what's the
Okay, it's not library, it's not PMA. Is it lamp? I'm sorry? Broken window.
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window. But she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
Yeah, fucking fair enough. Way up there. Wait a minute. It's crossword. No. So the password has to be around here somewhere. Is it password?
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Get it. You could stop with the replies. Is it Kitty?
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
Kelsey?
Damn, what's the password again? Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
Stab wound?
She must have
Oh,
written
bugger,
it
no.
down here
I
somewhere.
have no idea. Cock. Oh, this is going sideways. Dude. Whiteboard. CHNO. Let's try that. CHNO.
She must.
I am running out of fucking ideas here. Whiteboard. Sheets of paper. No, that's the fucking pizza thingy. Turn on TV.
Mr. Torres and Marie.
Yeah. Pizza boxes. T-shirt. Food rescue. Orange Grove. Pillow.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
That's fucking ominous. Orange peels.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun?
Nope.
The trees in Mr. Jones's
Sounds
garden
delicious.
had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
And you became a bitch. Food rescue 3 years. Last hope. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there, all those happy familiar faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows her. She's gorgeous. It surprised me is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept the bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. November 21st, 2017. OMG! They put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from Food Rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. Okay, yeah. Whew, that's some shit. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried, and what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something, so I offered her my sandwich. Ah, why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. And now we're behind with the project, too. I hope we make the deadline. And 22nd. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They are never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone, so I can forget the god-awful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped, and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I could have killed him, but the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad, so they never caught them. I am not fearless. January 5th. Okay, so we skip from 22nd to the 5th. We're all just matter, and that's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realize that she was saying what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I am a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. Life matters, loving time, chemistry. Happy birthday, Mom, on the 19th. 28th, 2018. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He is such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do all that on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Finally got to go see La La Land. They showed it on Classic Night at the theater. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her, I actually freaking hugged her. And she pushed me away, asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show. And her stupid cheerleader friends. Oh, that's shitty. We're going to be friends. I feel out of place everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry, I know, but fuck. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Don't forget, that's the Rock. Okay. Is it? Yeah, I think so. You may have noticed, sweet journal, but there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so freaking proud. Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window. Then it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly, trying to extend my vocabulary here? Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute, up to a certain age. But he said Mom hated it, so every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt. Every time. Because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a madman. Mad woman. Must have. A fucking swear jar. She called me her friend today. I am not a shadow person anymore. She is my friend. I have a dream. Oh my god. Okay. Kelsey is so angry at the world. Like all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just has to make it happen. Not wait for it. I told her to deal again. Not drugs, the cards. Kelsey broke up with Trevor, finally. She could do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck. Promise not to swear, so there you go. Oh, yeah. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. I think he's crazy, 2 days later. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that, as if I've got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. Jesus. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shitless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill. Best nights ever. Nothing was the same. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house? I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor is a bastard, but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial there. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. We needed this. Beer, water, and oranges, like so many nights before Trevor. No, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today. So this is July of the same year. Okay, so that's up to where I'm at. So I'm like picking up all the pieces, I guess, when I go through this stuff. Okay, so that was more concise of story, and to read it all myself, which is kind of crappy, but you know. So what happened next? Takeout menu. Nothing. Can't door. Green eatery, name badge, any of the books, new bike helmet. So, were you like really good friends after a while? And like, I'm not even sure what. Goodness. Search Kelsey's bag. No, I already did that. Bumblebee. Is that the kitty's name? So, Bumblebee. Let's try that. Bumblebee.
She must have written it down here somewhere. Damn, what's the password?
I was wondering if my typing was correct. I'm still not used to keyboards, to be honest. Rip shirt. Crouch. Start running. Wait, did I do anything with it? Oh. I didn't do anything with the record player, I don't think. Non-copyrighted music, I hope? That's a sweet fucking clock. Stone. Oh,
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that off because I think I might be getting copyright infringement for that. So there might be like a big muted chunk of video right there. Did that unlock anything in the journal? Oh, yeah. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. She's different when she's around. I've calmed down a bit. That Lala night she was with Trevor, and he's such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that that makes it alright. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong, broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since, doesn't have anywhere else to go really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with it. That's shitty. Being, like, duplicit like that. Where the fuck is the password, dude? Is the password sorry? Gary.
She must have written it.
She must have written it down, but where, Vern? On the ceiling? No? Not on the ceiling? Okay. Well, at least I tried. Can't click on the card, that's weird. Can't click on the Kleenex, that's weird. Laptop. Desk lamp, open notebook.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor's...
Nothing in the pencil case.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother...
Lorraine? Lorraine.
Damn, what's the password again?
I'm getting frustrated. Marie. Oh, she draws little happy faces like I draw them. It's a tiny ass room. How could I? The hell am I missing? Some of the dust motes are just stuck in the air. They're like, fuck it, we're not going nowhere. Fermi paradox? Do something great. Was I in here the whole time with no lights? Is that what happened? Keys. I already did the keys. Kelsey's jacket. Sparkly shoes.
He had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night, the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet, at least. When I tried them on, it looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. Aww. Check dormant.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah.
Okay, so I already got that. Shopping bags. So, what the fuck? Sunglasses. Ooh.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Are we talking black eyes or smoking too much weed? Oh, here we go. These are the good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute, is that a song? So we're missing the nothing is the same page completely. So did like Trevor go fucking psycho and start punching her in the face? Map. Fan. Something in the vinyl? Oh, beer bottle.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
I'm pretty sure it's important to finishing the game. Journal updated. Yeah, there's the... So something happened that night. Clearly. So I'm still finding like tucked away hidden things here and there. They're getting more and more obtuse. bike basket.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
That's fucking terrifying. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now, and on this day we rode them through Mr. Jones's orange grove in broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. And then Trevor followed them back. This was after the breakup. Something fucking happened. Alright, so I had to look up the code for the fucking computer. It's Shadow Person. Oh. I probably spelled that wrong. Oh, I got it. Yay. Kitty gif. I'm happy. Interwebs?
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
Okay, that's some deep messages from looking up cat memes all fucking day, but alright. Email.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Hi Marie, it grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phillips J. Harassment by fellow student. Trevor knows. Oh.
Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking straight up send an email of a picture of her and just, I see you. It's fucking terrifying. Okay, we're putting the kitty gif away. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so these are probably the codes, I would think. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his fingers across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary-ass clown, I'd laugh, but he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. Oh. Nothing was the same. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head didn't do her any good. Fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt. Or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. Okay. So, 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1.
What is the code, Marie?
3.
Wait. The journal. It must be in the
4,
journal.
9, 5, 1.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that took a
The
spin.
past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." Jesus. I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van.
Jesus.
But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Holy fuck.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
So we went down memory lane this whole time. Okay, so this is the first page that we didn't have, I believe. No, this is the last page. Okay. Okay, we still don't have that. Okay. Okay, so that's what we were originally... we had originally heard. I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her, it turned out. It's all been bullshit and I am so stupid. I should have realized that wow, that fuck, and walked away for good. Because someone died right in this room. I made him die. I pulled a trigger, made a bullet pierce his head, made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks into the floor, where it will remain forever, to bear witness to what I'm capable of. I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this, fix me. Away from her, I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person, a killer? I shot him in the head for Christ's sakes. I could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there, and I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday when all this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. Holy fuck. Okay.
No, that's her parents' room.
Not just her dad's room? Picture?
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Okay. So is that the end? Yeah. That was Mary's room. Okay, it was a nice wholesome story. A tidbit long at bits, and my god, I could not figure out that password to save my goddamn life. But it was still a fun little game to play. I'm gonna have to chop off a lot of this. My time is running at like 57 minutes currently. I'm probably gonna chop off. You guys are gonna see what I chopped that down to. But Hollowine Grove someday. Okay, so yeah, copyrighted music. Fuck. But yeah, so that was Mary's room. A nice little one-off. Much slower than I would have liked, but still fun nonetheless. Perfect. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.